My husband and I are off to see Roman chamomile and peppermint being grown on a small farm outside of Portland, Oregon. We earned the trip through doTERRA, and I was so excited to be able to take this opportunity to see how the plants are grown and harvested. And so to start the harvesting process, they chop the material like we do haylage, and they put them in these bins, and these pipes on the bottom actually blow steam up through the plant material. And then the essential oils through that steam process are then, they float towards the ceiling and are then taken up through pipes into the main building. And so it's just crazy to me to think that that much steam can blow up through that plant material and separate that essential oil from the leaf. So then it goes up through these pipes, and they can do several of these trucks at a time. It's crazy. So we continued to follow the pipes into the building, but then the essential oil is collected over here. Now, it is an essential oil water mixture, so then that essential oil and water actually has to continue to separate, where then they'll extract the essential oil off the top of these canisters, and then they're stored in drums where then they are tested to see, as far as the quality of the essential oil, does it have the chemical constituents that they're looking for and things like that. They only do one harvest a year, which I thought was interesting, as with like, hey, we do 4 crops. So here's a picture with the Roman chamomile, and I'm actually drying my own chamomile this year, as I love chamomile tea, but I'm just collecting the flower parts, whereas they're harvesting the entire plant. This is the peppermint fields. And the peppermint, of course, smelled so good. I even had to taste a leaf or two. And so, of course, this is the edge of the field, so it doesn't look as pretty as the inside. And then we got to do a little DIY where we got to fill a bottle of pure peppermint essential oil, and it smells so different, so sweet, compared to the bottle of doTERRA oil. And then what we found out is that the peppermint that they extract here outside of Portland is mixed with a type of peppermint that we also get from India, and that has a much sharper aroma to it. And so that is done for sourcing purposes, as well as making sure that there's enough plant material and peppermint essential oil available for our growing market. And so it totally makes sense to me. And that way, if one crop goes bad in one area, then they always have more peppermint, from another area to kind of mixed with that. So it's kind of a blended peppermint. And so that was fun to be able to make my own bottle and, bring it back to Wisconsin and share it with our friends. And to even be able to take this trip with my husband was super fun. I hope we get to do more trips like this.